Hello, I'm Joel Beck, and I'm here with you today to start a new section of the website which has been highly requested. It's called the Rant of the Day. Today's rant happens to be about our current occupant of the House of Representatives, Mark Amodei. Our current representative, Mark Amodei, doesn't believe that it's important to be a constitutional guy. Let's hear it from his own words.
No, I'm not a constitutional guy.
He's not a constitutional guy. You got a constitutional position. What is it that you're using for guidance, Mark, if you're not using the Constitution? It's very clear. It's written in language that even somebody like myself, who is not a lawyer, as you are, can understand it. So if you're not a constitutional guy, don't try to use weasel language and say, well, I'm not a constitutional lawyer. Well, what are constitutional lawyers? It's a cottage industry that uses legal terms to try to weasel whatever meaning that they want out of the Constitution. That's what a constitutional lawyer is, because it is in plain language. Unlike the Federalist Papers that explain what the Constitution is, the Constitution is very, very straightforward. And if you're not a constitutional guy, Mark, I think you're the wrong guy for the job. You should never apply to be a representative, because think about it. What's the first thing that you do? You raise your hand and say, I swear to uphold the Constitution. But if you're not a constitutional guy, what the heck are you doing there? Golly, if the Constitution is not what he uses for guidance, what is he using to make decisions while he's in that constitutional position? I'll tell you what I'm using. You may have seen something like this. The United States Constitution. This little booklet has both the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. It's a good book to have. Now, if you've got questions about the Constitution, as far as what it means, what the founders had intended when they wrote this thing, there's another book you can use. This is a compilation of 85 essays, collectively known as the Federalist Papers. I'm going to warn you, though, that if you look at this, it's written in the way that they used to speak in those days. But there's a fix for that. The Constitution and the Federalist Papers, written in modern language for today's political issues. So if you have any questions as to what the founders had intended about the Constitution, why they put certain things in there, read these 85 essays. They're not very long. And then, as you can see, I've got mine tabbed because I do read the Constitution, and I have read the Federalist Papers, so you can see it for yourself what it was that their intention was when they drafted this wonderful document of ours. Now, if that's not enough, I'm going to make available to everybody that comes to my website to get this Citizens Rulebook that has the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, all of that good stuff. Also, it has information here about being a juror. And have you heard of Patrick Henry? Well, there is a page in here about this gentleman and why he said, give me liberty or give me death. I'm going to cover that in a future video. Thanks for visiting this new section of our website called Joel's Rants, or the Rant of the Day, whatever it is that you want to call it. Come back often. There'll be more information here in the future about what puts that fire in my belly, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day, and look forward to seeing you.